Good morning everyone from the Sunshine Coast, where it's day 2 of the Open program at the Australian Surf Lifesaving Championships for 2016. Another beautiful day, a little bit of rain overnight, but we expect it's going to be a cracker here at Maroochydore. Alexandra Headland and Mooloolaba. Kirsty Higginson back with me again this morning. It feels like Ladies' Day on the program today, doesn't it?
Yeah, it doesn't it ever. I'm really looking forward to today's program. Unfortunately, we couldn't finish off some of the finals in the women's area, so they'll be thrown into the program today, which will be a really big program. So good to watch everyone put their caps on and have a good hard hit out. Yeah,
one of those finals that has been shifted into this morning's program is the Open Board Relay final for the women, and we've got someone who's in it. Hello, Liz Plumas.
Hey, how are you?
Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
You got a final this morning?
Yeah, straight up. So they've got the Iron Women heats first up, so the girls can have a little bit of a paddle around the cans, and then we're straight into the board relay final, so it's pretty exciting.
Defending champion, how are you going to go?
Yeah, we've got a little bit of a different team this year. Unfortunately, Brodie Moyer couldn't come to the Australian titles this year, so we've got a young up-and-comer, Kira Kinsey, with the North Burleigh cap on, so hopefully we can have a good hit out and really get up there and maybe take out the title again.
And that must be really good to see, getting young competitors up and be able to compete alongside you.
Yeah, it is. It's sort of giving them that experience and getting them involved and hopefully sort of giving them that feeling of being a part of it all.
You had such an amazing 2015. You've diluted your program this year. What was the reason to strip it back and just focus on some team events?
Yeah, originally I really thought about retiring, and I thought, I'll help the club out a little bit and come back and sort of keep the girls going and just be a part of the team events. And Aussie puts up that great atmosphere that you just love putting on a show for people and getting a part of it. So I put the North Burleigh green and white cap back on and just competing in team events for the week.
Okay, we're going to pepper you with some questions a little bit later on, but first, as I said, there was a little bit of rain overnight. Let's have a look at the conditions ahead for day 2 of the Open program.
Good morning, Paul, and good morning, everyone. Well, we did have some rain overnight, and you can see over my shoulder we've got a large bank of rain clouds sitting on the horizon. Now, that'll stay out there with this westerly wind, but later in the day, that wind will shift to the south, and there is potential from the afternoon and again into the evening, we will see some rain. We've got an expected top temperature here at 27 degrees. Things are looking good. We got a high tide at 7:30 this morning. That low tide's at about 20 to 2. Now, we're going to see those banks get exposed again. That is causing some havoc with competition, not so much in regards to safety, but certainly about timetabling and about the layout of the courses. Otherwise, it's all good to go, Paul. Back to you.
Thanks for that, Steve. Liz, they're the conditions for today. When you look out there, do you look and think, we're a pretty good crack at this?
Yeah, it actually doesn't look too bad out there today. There's obviously still a little bit of swell which could mix it up a little bit, and it's going to be tactical. So there's a few rips out there, a few banks as well. So it's going to be picking the right alley and really sticking to it.
And with the board relay first up, what teams are you looking out for?
Yeah, it's a good question. The board relay is sort of a little bit open this year, I think. So you've got the Noosa crew. They're obviously looking really, really strong. Northcliffe are always got a really strong team in there as well, but there's always the New South Wales clubs that you're not really that certain on. So yeah, anyone could come up and take it out.
As I said, it feels like Ladies' Day here because it's a big finals program for the Open women. Ski relay today as well. Kirsty, what are you thinking going into that one?
Yeah, it's going to be, like Liz said, a really open field. So I'll be keeping my eye out for, you got your Northcliffes. Noosa had a really good heat yesterday, managed to knock off the semi, and also Newport had a really good heat as well. So really interesting to see how they go in the final. And
of course, Open Surf team finals today as well. The women have got a big race. It's going to bring some of those really key swimmers. We're going to see what they're going to bring ahead of the Ironman and Iron Women later on.
Yeah, definitely. And like you're saying, especially backing up for all these races as well. And you can't win titles in the heats, but you can lose them, getting knocked. So it's just all about making sure you're doing the right things, minimalising mistakes, and getting through the next round.
Liz, you got a tip for us in that one?
I think Northcliffe are defending champions, aren't they? They've won it the last few years and they're going to be really strong. I think they're definitely the ones to watch.
Do you think that, we talked the other day about the Iron Man and Iron Woman later in the program, the swim leg is going to be last. How do you see that being a tactical play this year, and who comes into the mix a bit more as a result of that?
Yeah, good question. As a former Ironwoman, I used to hate swim last. It's one of those legs that obviously swimming tired, you have to be able to do it, and coming around the cans, but also if a wave comes through, being able to hold your breath and just keep on going. And at that stage of the race, that's really hard to do. So the stronger swimmers are definitely going to show their cards.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to seeing the Open men's surf teams as well. Of course, Shannon Eckstein and He's in action, but George O'Brien and Kai Hurst will be part of that Corowa team. I really sort of think they're going to be really prominent, aren't they?
Yeah, definitely. I'm really looking forward to it. And like you were saying, all these big names are all coming out of the woodwork and putting their caps on and racing hard. So I'll be definitely down there watching. Should be good.
Yeah, we caught up with Kai Hurst yesterday. Of course, he's been working on Team Oracle over in the States on a boat. So interesting to see how his preparation is. We had to ask him yesterday.
It's been an absolute blessing for me to be able to make that transition and go into a sport that's it's just a whole different level. The amount of speed we generate in those catamarans is just ludicrous some days. And I sit in the boat sometimes and I think what am I doing here? And it's just one of those things. I guess I was really blessed to be able to have that opportunity and take it.
So Liz, I mean, as we said, you've committed to teams events, but now that you're here, and the nostalgia around the Aussies here on the Sunshine Coast, any part of you thinks, oh, I wish I had done some individual events?
I know that when I start seeing them race, I'll definitely want to be out there a part of it, and especially come Sunday afternoon, I'll definitely want to be on that start line. But no, I'm really enjoying just sort of having that relaxed feeling that the Aussies is bringing.
And you announced recently that you will be contesting in a few individual races, but long distance. What made you decide to do the Molokai board and ski?
Yeah, it's sort of always been on the bucket list, something that I really wanted to do, and sort of this is going to be the last chance, I think. So I didn't know which one to do, the board or the ski, so I've decided to do both, a little bit of a sucker for punishment. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. Training's been going really well, so ski up first at the end of May, and we'll see how that one goes and see whether I'm still going to be doing that board race.
You're crazy, absolutely crazy. But look, there's plenty of surf sports action here on the Sunshine Coast still for another 4 days here at the Australian Championships. Water here at Maroochydore, surf boats down at Alexandra Headland, and beach events at Mooloolaba. Make sure you get down and see it. Liz Plumas, thank you very much for joining us early this morning.
Yeah, nice and early.
Kirsty Higginson, thank you again.
Thank you.
So join us in the conversation on social media. Use the hashtag Aussies2016. We'll see you later on this evening.